and Raven Show. With you everywhere you go. The Anna and Raven Show podcast. Star 99.9. Today's best mix.
You know, there's been a lot of times in my life, Lisa, when I have said, yeah, I'm going to lose the weight for that. And then the next thing I know, that event is here. And sure enough, I didn't lose an ounce. Star 99.9, today's best mix. It's Anna Zapp. Raven's on vacation this week. Joining me in the studio is Lisa Lynn. I've been working with her and linfit.com because I've been trying to get in shape for my sister's wedding, which is tomorrow. Okay. And when I said I wanted to lose a little bit of weight, I had put on like 15 pounds over the last couple of years, gradually came on.
You're not alone.
Right. And I said I was going to get rid of it. I said I knew how to do it. But then when you came in here and you said, this is what you have to do, I forced myself to do what you said, and I did it.
Yep. Amen to that.
Yeah.
And I should note that your body is not an easy one to change. It's easy, believe it or not, to get when you have women who are 200 pounds overweight. They lose 10 pounds in a day blinking. But your body is a Ferrari. You're already flying down the street. You're already in good. How do we get you to go faster? But I want to say to women, there's so much more hope than they think. And they have a lot more control than they think.
So that's what I was saying is like I've had outside of, trying to get in shape, I've had a really stressful behind the scenes couple months.
Yep.
And I found that watching the number go down on the scale and feeling better when I put my clothes on, it actually made it easier to deal with all the stress because it was like almost like the rainbow. It was like
totally
at the end. It was like, all right, well, at least that's going right. And I can control that. And it felt good. And I feel good.
Yeah. It's like saying when people tell me I'm under too much stress, I can't lose weight. It's like saying I have to get to New York fast, but I have a flat tire and I don't have time to fix it. The best thing you can do is stop, fix the tire because the car goes down the road better. Same with weight loss and distraction. And you prove stress can stop weight loss only because it makes those of us, and I'm one of them, who use food to suppress our emotions. Then it can cause that. But it's the best driver of weight loss. And you proved it.
Right.
And you were distracted. The other thing is the system that I put you on is it works every time is what I love.
Yep.
That's not me being positive. This is science that it's a guarantee no matter how much weight you have to lose. Hypothyroid, menopause, doesn't matter. Guaranteed to work. It's just a question of will you do it?
And it's also important to know, and there's a few things that I want to say that worked that I feel like I need to get out there and I need to share. Is one, I know it takes my body a little while, and you have to keep reminding yourself when you don't see the immediate results that stop it. It's not that you're failing, it's that it's going to come off all at once.
Totally.
And even now because I reached my goal weight, I did it. It's amazing, but I did it. All right, so now I'm incorporating a little bit more, you know, and the weight is still coming off. And it's because that's how my body works. It just takes a while to figure it out.
I love that you know that because when I so care with my whole heart and soul when people go through this because I've been there. And I know what it's like to look at the scale and judge yourself by the number on the scale.
Right.
We are so much more than that number and it doesn't gauge everything. But the fact that you knew you just kept doing the right things. A lot of women go, oh, see, it doesn't work and they throw the baby out with the bathwater. No, you have to push through those walls. You stayed on it, kept doing it. And here's the really good news. Shockingly, you're going to just keep getting leaner and looking better because we've got this snowball of a metabolism built. And there'll be a period of time where it will slow unless you get back and encourage it again. It's going to get better and better. And it really doesn't get easier. We get better at doing it.
And you've said that to me before. And I can't tell you how much that is true. Because at the beginning, I remember being a mess and texting you all the time and being like, okay, I'm hungry. I don't know what to do. And you kept like laughing at me and you said, don't worry, it doesn't get easier, but you get better at it. And it's true. Because now I could be like, I know what I have to do right now. Like, I need to chug this water.
How much time we spend worrying about what to eat, when to eat, how to eat, or the fact that we overeat and what to do. We spend so much time and money and emotions there that it's the hardest part is distracting yourself off that. I find my house is scrubbed clean when I'm eating clean. Like they say, when your food's in order, your whole life's in order. When people say, how do you do all this? You're buttoned up and you're organized because your focus is in all the right places. Worst case scenario is you lose too much.
Right.
People are really afraid to be hungry and you weren't afraid to be hungry because hunger is a good sign, actually.
Well, it means that things are changing and there's little tips that you've taught along the way. And again, you can get all this information at linfit.com that were smart for me. Like, first of all, that there should be 12 hours between your dinner and your next morning.
Yeah.
For me, that never happened because I would eat dinner late
Me
and
too.
then I'd go to bed and then I'd be up I'd be up at 4 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
eating breakfast.
Me
and
too.
It was too close. you
I
know?
gained 40 pounds there, by the way, and nobody ever really said to me, well, Lisa, like, you might be up and moving, but do you normally eat breakfast at that hour? Like, I didn't know why I gained weight. I do have a bad thyroid. My thyroid lives in a tanked position, but I had to learn I don't really need to eat till 8 or 9. Like, that 12-hour window of fasting is science. It is the best thing for health and anti-aging, not just weight loss.
And another thing that you taught me that I wanted to hit that I thought was really important because you had said it and you said sometimes you have to, I'm going to say this wrong, you have to rob Peter to pay Paul.
Yep.
And it took me a while to realize that, but last night out to dinner with my family, right? And I looked at the menu and I knew I really wanted a beer. And I
Yeah.
don't crave a beer often,
Yeah.
but I wanted it.
Yep.
And I go, all right, cool. I'm going to get that. I'm not going to eat the appetizer.
Amen.
And instead of ordering the steak, I'm going to have the salad with the salmon instead because that's a good, healthier
I
option.
believe that is a life-changing habit because when people see me not eat dessert, what I know is that after dinner, that thing when I'm with my family is going to occur for the rest of my life. So you know what? I try to be squeaky clean where I can, and I plan for it like you did.
For me, it was Monday
Yep.
through Friday was very, very much by the book and
Yep.
the way I was supposed to be. And on the weekends, if I let go just a little bit,
Fine.
it was okay.
And I love this because I think like you have a daughter and I love a few things you did with her about mommy's going to be healthy.
Yep.
I really believe like you could suggest to your daughter, do what you do. Honey, let's eat early and let's not eat till we wake up and let's eat to feed our bodies. That's how diet should be. If you're doing like I heard a lady doing a crazy plan, I'm like, oh, I would never give it to my kids. I go, then why are you doing it? We model by our example. And the fact that you go out and have a beer, I think is healthy, saying, look, this is moderation. Hence, I brought you a gift, by the way. I bought you my little fat loss trio to take with you because
good.
while you might think the game is done, you're going away. This is the time for the wedding that you need your tools the most. We want to keep your metabolism moving in fast gear. This is where most people bomb. They're like, well, I'm off now. I'm done. No, keep your metabolism full because you're absolutely going to be off this weekend. All the more reason why you need your workhorses behind you.
Thank you so much. If you want more information and you want to get in on this, you can go to lynfit.com. That's LYNFIT.com. Use the code word ZAP at checkout if you want to score yourself 10% off too. Lisa, thank you so much for everything.
Thanks for having me.